Guys, I'm gonna wait for a couple of more people to join in for Symbika session. So whenever you join in, just mention your call that you have. It can be SIBM Pune, it can be SIIB, it can be SMHRD for that matter. एक बार ये बस mention कर देना what call you have. SCID, SIBM Pune. Okay. Congrats Lalit for SMHRD also. Nice. Ankita Majumdar, SIBM Pune, SMHRD. Okay. I see a lot of guys here from my Pune classroom program. That makes me really happy. Yeah. Awesome. Srikanth, good yaar, SIBM Pune. Awesome. Okay, we've got 13 people as of now. Let's wait for a couple of more guys. Okay. Okay. Catch me. Okay. Now we can get started with a couple of questions. As far as your forms are concerned, guys, shoot your questions. What are problems you're facing? क्या problems है? Interview के questions are नहीं बन रहे. कैसे लिखना है? क्या लिखना है? We can shoot those questions now, guys. What are your goals in life and how MBA would help you achieve them? Okay. Okay. Sir, I'm confused whether to write answers in paragraph or bullet points. Okay, buddy. I think you can write in both the way. That's not a problem. It's not going to harm you. बट अगर आप एसओपी की बात करते हो तो थोड़ा सा एक्सप्लेनेशन करना थोड़ा एक्सप्लेन करना बहुत जरूरी होता है सर डन कराटे till 6 अच्छा okay can I include this cause it's very old don't include that Saurabh Pandey don't do that Indranil Dutt congrats buddy SIV and SMHRD way to go man thanks what are the challenges that you face and what did you learn from them okay Shivangi thanks for that question anyway okay ये कौन सा किसका क्वेश्चन नहीं है चैलेंजेस वाला इज दैट एसआईबीएम पूना ओके ओके if you have any achievement in college or university level then what category will it come into district or school or national that depends buddy for what you went for like अगर डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवल पे कुछ खेला होगा तो डिस्ट्रिक्ट में आएगा नेशनल लेवल को रिप्रेजेंट किया होगा तो नेशनल में आएगा okay Mayank thanks for clarification okay okay now let me take this question if you don't have any achievement in the sports right not everybody plays sports yeah तो अगर कुछ भी अचीवमेंट नहीं है स्पोर्ट्स में तो ब्लैंक मत छोड़ना डू राइट समथिंग अबाउट इट लाइक ट्राई टू टॉक अबाउट योर पार्टिसिपेशन क्रिकेट तो खेले होंगे राइट सो डू राइट अबाउट योर पार्टिसिपेशन इन द कॉलेज लाइक just write something but don't keep blank because whenever you keep something blank right it's not a good gesture it's not a good kind of posture on your end so don't do that keeping blank is a crime at least I'll tell you because at SIBM Pune and all that remember these things the guys I've just done with the IM ka session now so all these guys who've got like ABC को छोड़ के अगर KIL के बारे में बात करेंगे बेबी एम्स के बारे में बात करेंगे बाकी के एम्स के बारे में बात करेंगे यार ये सब बच्चे जो है ना ये सब के सब SIBM पुणे की इंटरव्यू में भी आने वाले हैं राइट सो मेक इट अ पॉइंट कि आप कोई ब्लैंक ना रखो जितनी सॉलिड आपकी प्रोफाइल बन सके जितना अच्छा लिख सकोगे उतना लिखना एंड एनीवे आई एम हियर टू हेल्प यू गाइस तो कोई चीज ब्लैंक नहीं रखनी है Let me go through the list of questions. What are your goals in life and how MBA would help you in achieving them? Okay. What are the challenges that you faced? What do you learn from them? Okay. Let's take a second question. What are the challenges that you have faced and what do you learn from them, right? Now, here, it should be a beautiful blend of two things. One is a personal one, second one is a professional one. Now, if you're somebody, who doesn't have a work ex, then I would kind of tell you guys to write it on your personal level. And if you're a work ex guy, then please and please write it on your work ex level. Okay. Now, let's take an example. What are the challenges you face and what you learn from your this thing? You can make up a story out here. Say that when you join this XYZ company, IT company mein, we know that there is a good attrition, right? That happens. So you can say that when I joined this XYZ company, my seniors were on notice period. They put in their papers, and I was the only guy out there. And the other seniors that other people were like, they were like pretty not that much old in the system. They were like 3-4 months old. So for me the challenge was to kind of get to that level where I am smooth enough with my work and deliver according to the expectations of the management. So that was the biggest challenge that I have faced. um, Now what you learn from that challenge is that you learn from that challenge to always have risk management in place, right? So you don't know what's going to be there in the future as a manager, as a leader, as a CEO, as a CFO, as a senior manager, as an HR manager, whatsoever. So that is something that you learned, is that a lot of things you have to do it on your own. You have to make yourself capable to do them, and that's where MBA comes into picture. And you have to have, don't say plan B. Plan B looks like you're a loser. Always say risk management. It's a beautiful word. थोड़ा अच्छा लगता है सुनने को, right? Never say plan B. Say that you have to have risk management in place, or you have to have disaster management in place. That can be an answer, like that what you've learned, what something like that. SIB and SIMS, okay? Guys, let's do one thing. एक बारी एक क्वेश्चन लेते हैं, बिकॉज सब लोगों को सेम क्वेश्चन है, तो यार लेट्स हैव अ पोल कि पहले क्वेश्चन कौन सा क्वेश्चन लेना है, बिकॉज हर एक बच्चा डिफरेंट डिफरेंट क्वेश्चन डालेगा तो हम सब कंफ्यूज हो जाएंगे, राइट? सो वन क्वेश्चन एट अ टाइम प्लीज. नाउ यू टेल मी विच क्वेश्चन वी स्टार्ट विथ. Goal 1. Okay. Energy and environment SIB. I don't recommend that. Aman, no, I won't say. Okay, two people are saying about goal. Okay, fair enough. So let's go ahead with the goal. Okay, now before I move ahead, I want to ask you guys, how would you like to write about your goals? Let's have a quick exercise out here. Okay, मैं तो बता ही दूंगा. That's not a problem. I want you guys to tell me how you would love to write about your goals. कुछ तो सोचा होगा आपने. You guys are like in the second base category of B school, SIBM, SIB. It's a big brand in the country anyway. So कुछ तो सोचा होगा आप लोगों ने. SIB worth taking? Yes, absolutely. Harun, I'm doing the goal one only. Yes, can you write a couple of goals quickly? Okay, you should never, ever, in any of the form, or even in the personal interview, say you want to be CEO or CFO. They'll grill you very badly. Never say that. Never talk about any designation. Kakulit Mukherjee should not do that. Goal consultant head. No, 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 no. You should not be writing about a typical designation, or you should not be so clear cut about the designation. Arun, same. Don't say if you want to be a CEO. You don't say you want to be a CFO. Don't do that. ABC की बात करते तो शायद से क्या मैं एक्सेप्ट कर लेता, but we are not in a ABC session anyway. Rohit Jagtap, that's a very blunt answer, by the way. To start your own business, not to work as a slave for some company. Yeah, good one, buddy. I have an IT experience, so I think I should say that I want to get back to IT as a product manager, be an entrepreneur. Goal to get exposure to market and gain knowledge, and to be entrepreneur one day. Acha, don't say that you want to earn knowledge and now don't say that you want an exposure and all that stuff, because exposure आपको कहीं से भी मिल सकता है, right? अगर आपको exposure ही चाहिए तो you might as well want to get a job in hand right now. Why do you want to do that? Why do you want to do an MBA for that? So never say those things which can fire you back, or which can invite a lot of counter attack on you. So should not do that. Should never say, okay, Shivangi, so I'll just repeat here. Should never say, I want to be a CEO, I want to be a CFO, or, should never say, I want to be a, consulting head, or I want to be an HR head. Should also not say that, I am looking for an exposure, blah, blah, blah. Don't do that. Don't give these kind of answers as far as your goals are concerned. Should never say that. Okay. So let's talk about your goals, by the way. So as far as goals are concerned, now some people will tell you to write your goals, finance, and always. Okay, Mehul, I'm going to quickly start with the answer. You can follow me. So some people will tell you to kind of bifurcate in 3 segments: the midterm goal, the short-term goal, and the long-term goal. Right? Should never do that. That's an orthodox methodology. It's an old pattern. Nobody would like that. Now, whenever you talk about your goal, all these good B schools, right? Because you are now in a Symbi brand, right? When you're facing a Symbi brand, these guys would love to hear a spot on answer rather than beating the bush around. Okay, should not tell them that my first goal is that I want to get into MBA, I want to do an MBA, I want to learn a lot of stuff, then go to my company, implement the stuff, blah blah blah. Don't do that. If you get a panel like me, I'll say that dude, go and do a part-time MBA. What we do here, you'll be doing the same stuff out there. So go and do the part-time MBA. Why do you want to come for the? So these are the things which will provoke them to ask you, like round off kind of ulta pulta questions, and then entire game gets spoiled. Okay, so why do you want to do that? What should we say if we want to work in healthcare sector? And before that, I want to grasp knowledge of every sector, to work for a certain time, to learn, and then to have a business after 6 or 7 years. Okay. Your goal should be to understand the business dynamics. मैं जितने भी jargon आज बोलूंगा, please make a note of all those jargons. Your goal should be to understand the business dynamics, to have the holistic approach towards your business. Now, what do you mean by holistic approach? So the moment you get into your MBA, right? But the moment you get into your MBA, Symbi or IIMs and all that, these jargons you'll be learning day in, day out. So the holistic approach means that you as a manager, you will not be taking drastic, haphazard decisions without giving it a second thought. So holistic approach का मतलब होता है you will be taking decisions by taking into consideration 360-degree approach. Now, what do you mean by 360-degree approach? So say if you're a marketing company, say you are a person working with HUL, you're a product head of HUL, say. Now, if you're launching a product, you would talk to person from finance to understand the budget. You would love to speak to HR to understand how many recruiters we need for that. Definitely you're a marketing guy, so you would know the marketing stuff. You might want to talk to an economist to understand how the economy is working. What's the inflation rate? Will people afford it? You might want to talk to somebody in the pricing. So there are pricing strategists in the companies. You might want to speak to them. So though you are bloody so proud of your own product, and you say that one of the best product in the market, nobody has this kind of product, you cannot just go and launch that product. Before you move ahead and launch that product, you will take into consideration all the economics, which is pricing, building the team, understanding the budget, so on and so forth. So whenever anybody, or rather whenever you want to talk about these things, make it a point that you tell them that I want to have a holistic approach. Now, holistic approach ये बहुत पुराना concept हो चुका है, बहुत बारी आपने सुना भी होगा. इसको थोड़ा सा अलग से करते हैं. This is called a repositioning. थोड़ा सा अलग से करेंगे. इसको लिखेंगे हम 360-degree approach, because the moment you write these things, now always remember whatever answers you guys are going to write tonight or maybe tomorrow in this Symbiosis forms, you have to make it very much clear to yourself that all these answers must provoke that faculty to ask you more questions on it. So tell them I would have an holistic approach. वो बोलेगा हाँ मुझे पता है holistic approach का मतलब क्या होता है. But if you tell them 360-degree approach, नया चीज है, वो पूछेगा आपको, अच्छा you know what? Can you tell me what is this 360-degree approach? Then you can give an example or then you can explain the way I just explained it to you guys. That shows that you have a good idea about management thing. You getting my point? And trust me, all these answers that you are writing today or maybe tomorrow, they're all going to be make or break for you, because on that basis, your interview is going to get driven. So you don't want to make any mistake as far as these answers are concerned. And again, these answers will give them a good understanding or clarity that how good is this candidate? You know, does this candidate fit into my college or, you know, fit into my college culture? So guys, this is the great opportunity that you have, right? Again, 30% weightage है आपकी PI को. You don't want to screw it up. I have just kind of, you know, posted the video in the afternoon about SIBM Pune जहाँ पे मैंने ये बात की करी है. I hope आपने देखा होगा. अगर नहीं देखा है तो please have a look at once. Do subscribe to my channel as well. Guys, अभी clear? ये point समझा आपको? जो 360-degree approach मैंने बोला वो समझा आपको? Okay. Okay. I am talking about goals only, Savrab. I am talking about goals only. सुमित सोनेकर, हाँ बाबा, SIB is worth. टेंशन ना ले, अच्छा करियर बनेगा SIB में. लोड मत लो. SIB is a good college, guys. Trust me. I was talking to one of the aspirant और वो मुझे ये बोल रहा था कि सर बड़ा टेंशन है कि क्या करें. यार जहां तक बात है, आपको SIB आया और आपको एसटी में चार्ट नहीं आया, ट्रस्ट में दोनों में कोई ज्यादा फर्क है नहीं. इट्स लाइक केजे सोमया और आपका सिडनम, ये पकड़ के चलो. तो जेबी और SIBM पूना को एक साइड में रखो, नीचे पकड़ो आपका यहाँ पे सिडनम और केजे, ज्यादा फर्क है नहीं. यहाँ पे SMHRD और SIB, ज्यादा फर्क है नहीं गाइस. SIB Energy and Environment Management, I don't know much about it, I will not recommend it. SR SSBF perfect है, SSBF is a good college, you can go for it. Guys, now can I move back to the goal one please? Guys, थोड़ा स्ट्रीमलाइन करते हैं यार इसको. पहले आपके, या फिर एक काम करते हैं, पहले PI वाले क्वेश्चन करते हैं या फिर पहले कॉलेज वाले क्वेश्चन करते हैं? आप बताओ क्या करना है. पहले सभी क्वेश्चन आंसर कर लेना है, ये कॉलेज वो कॉलेज, ये कट ऑफ वो कट ऑफ, पहले वो सब करने के बाद PI पे मूव करना है कि पहले PIF करे और बाद में ये सब करे? अच्छा, तो अगर PI क्वेश्चन करने तो गाइस प्लीज ये सब मत पूछना, ये कॉलेज वो कॉलेज. यू कैन व्हाट्सएप मी आल्सो. ओके यार, मेजॉरिटी सेइंग PI क्वेश्चन, सो we'll go ahead with the PI question. Okay, got it. So the first goal is to understand the business, to understand the dynamics of the business. Please make a note. मैं शायद से भूल जाऊंगा मैं क्या बोला था. So understanding the business dynamics, understanding the 360-degree approach of decision making. Number 3, understanding the strategic architecture of a company. Okay, rather आप ये बोलोगे how to build the strategic architecture of a company. Guys, make a note of this word, beautiful word. It comes from a strategic management subject, SM1, same second होगा आपका, second sem में आप ये पढ़ोगे. So yeah, strategic architecture, how to build the strategic architecture. 3 points मैंने आपको दिए हैं. Number 3, ये आप YMBA में भी डाल सकते हो, ठीक है? ये आप एक्चुअली YMBA में ही डालना चाहिए आपको. सो आई एम जस्ट टॉकिंग अबाउट YMBA एंड गोल्स कंबाइन करेंगे. पहले ये पॉइंट्स आप ले लो, लिख लो, देन विल टॉक अबाउट, यू नो, इसको कैसे आगे का जाके फ्रेम करना है. ठीक है, फाइन. नाउ we will not be talking about short term goal, we will not be talking about the long all that stuff, we will not bifurcate them. So we can directly tell them about the goals, that you know what you exactly want to do, implementation of these policies, you know, implementation of the strategies, or you know, implementation of the business knowledge, something like that. You can tell them. Now when we talk about goals, it is not necessary that you have to have goals on the professional front. You can talk about the personal goal also. that you want to get better in your life. Never say that I want to do an MBA because I want to make more money. ये मत बोलना. You can always say that my first goal is to get better in my life. My second goal is to kind of get the knowledge, get the required knowledge in the field in which I want to flourish, or in which I want to kind of build my career. It can be finance, it can be marketing. So that's how you're going to connect your goals, personal vis-a-vis the professional, and they both should go simultaneously. We just can't talk about goals, becoming a CEO and CFO and so on and so forth. We will not be doing that. So yeah, we need to kind of club them up. Are we clear? Guys, any questions? All right. Okay. Now, what you can do is, if you're an entrepreneur, we can very well make it a point that you can say then that, okay, my goal is to become an entrepreneur after a couple of years down the line. And if you are a person who an entrepreneur is basically when you work with the company, then you can tell them that your goal is to be a part of decision making of a company, or your goal is that you see yourself, or you want to see yourself in the decision making committee, not committee as such, but yeah, you want to have that position, or you see yourself in the strategy part of the company, right? Something like that you can say, tell them. Word limit, it's up to you. जितना लिखना आप लिखो, जितना आपका फॉर्म अलाउ करता है आपको उतना कर सकते हो, या फिर बुलेट पॉइंट्स में डाल सकते हो. Fair enough. Now, anybody want to tell me a couple of points about the goals? Maybe आपका आंसर अगर कुछ होगा तो आप मुझे बता सकते हो. I can kind of cross verify that. Goals के बारे में, are we clear about the goals? $4,000 more than enough, man. SIBM Hyderabad is good, yaar. It's a good college. You can go for it. देखो यार, लॉट ऑफ पीपल विल नॉट टेल यू कि आप SIBM हैदराबाद चले जाओ, बिकॉज जो भी है ना वो सब परसेंटाइल देखेंगे. माना कि उसका पैकेज बहुत कम है, माना उसका पैकेज आज 6 से 7 लाख का है, बट SIBM इज अ ब्रांड. हैदराबाद हो, बैंगलोर हो, पुणे हो, कुछ भी हो जाए, आई नो उसके एलुमनाइज भी दे आर नॉट रियली हैप्पी, बट इवेंचुअली ये कॉलेज पिकअप करेगा, पक्का करेगा. 4-5 years down the line you'll be called as an alumni of SIBM. So I think from that point of view it's a very good college. You can go for this college. Okay, achievement. I overcame my fear. What fear you had and how did you overcome that fear? Again, that is something that you need to keep in your mind. तो अगर आपके पास कोई भी achievement नहीं है, आपके पास academic achievement नहीं है, you can talk about your personal achievement. That's okay. Yes, should not be specific what you want to be. Entrepreneur, yes, you can be. Should not talk about मुझे CEO बनना है, मुझे CFO बनना है. Don't do that. ये फायर बैक करेंगे. वो बंदा बोलेगा भैया I have like slot my 30-40 years in the company, I've never become a CEO, and you want to be a CEO, right, in like 5 years down the line. Shall we move ahead to the next question? If we are done with goal, if you want a couple of more points on goal, I am ready for it. Anyway, I am going to take these same questions in the class tomorrow. Definitely उसके answers थोड़े अलग होंगे. Anybody from Pune can come and join me over there. Okay, chalo, let's do the second question from Symbiosis का form. Let's do the second question, guys. Can we? You can, Shrikant, you can mention the sports you casually played. Now, yes, that's okay. So how to start about hobbies section. Okay, hobbies के बारे में बात करते हैं. Okay, goal का question को frame कैसे करना है? As I said, your goal is basically it's a futuristic approach. So as far as goal is concerned, try to write in a bullet point that what you want to do, or you can write it in a couple of lines saying that yeah, definitely you जो भी मेरे pointers पहले बोले थे आप उसी को वापस घुमा फिरा के बात कर सकते हो, that you see yourself as an entrepreneur, or you see yourself learning the strategy of a company, you see implementation of the strategy of a company, your goal is to become, be in the part of a strategy team of the company, or you see yourself in a decision making or something like that. ये आपका पूरा का पूरा अपना वर्क प्रोफाइल का हो गया. This will give them a hint कि आपको करना क्या है फ्यूचर में लाइफ में, right? This can also be an answer for your why MBA वाला. पर्सनल ग्रोथ के बारे में जहां तक बात है गोल के बारे में, यू कैन से दैट आई वांट टू गेट बेटर एंड बेटर. I want to get lot of knowledge, not lot of knowledge anyway, that's not a correct sentence. I want to get that, I want to earn the knowledge which will help me to kind of grow the ladder up in the industry that I want to pursue my career. तो ये सब चीज आप लाइन बाय लाइन लिख सकते हो, दैट्स नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम. Aman Sodi, if he asks, these are all something very general. What do you really want to become? Okay, what do you really want to become? Now you can kind of ghumafy this question. Tell them that, sir, I really want to do a lot of things in my life, but now it's a phase for me wherein I have to do trial and error. I cannot really tell you what I exactly want to be. I can give you a ballpark kind of an answer, or I can give you kind of a general answer that what I would love to be. I want to be in a position wherein I take decisions for my company. Simple. I want to see myself at a respectable position, wherein a position which has the accountability, a position which has the command or something like that. Because now, see, this is a catch. They want to kind of catch you. Ki bhai, tu bol CEO, CFO, ye wo, all those jargons. So, but you don't want really kind of get into that soup, right? That's the reason you tell them that. He said, now it's too early for me to tell you this, because first of all, I want to learn this stuff. I want to see my strong points. I want to kind of check my weakness. I want to do trial and error with myself. I'm like 23, 24 now. I have the entire life standing in front of me. Right now, I really will not be able to tell you. अगर पूछे फिर भी पूछेगा, बताओ आपका ड्रीम क्या है, आपको क्या बनना है? Same, sir. I want to be in a company wherein my position has the accountability, decision making. What else I need? Simple. And people look up to me. Simple. Of course, in a good way, not in a bad way. What do you mean by strategic architecture? Strategic architecture का मतलब होता है strategy building. As simple as that. You build the strategy for a company so that your company survives. Amazon का strategy देखो या Swiggy और आपका Zomato का example ले लो. Both of them have different strategies. Both of them are doing really good, right? So strategy architecture का मतलब होता है you do all those things which will beat up your competitor, also will create new market for you, and you'll grow in the company, or rather your company will grow in the market. Simple. For example, you look at Apple, you look at Samsung, right? Samsung is more of masses. Apple is like high price. The Samsung plays a more on economies of scale. Apple doesn't do that. Apple is more, it's costly product, so they make more money than the Samsung. So that's their strategic architecture. So they kind of, they stick around high price tag products, and then we'll sell them that. Jitna 1000 बेच के Apple iPhone कमा लेगा, उतना Samsung will be selling like 5000. So that's their strategic architecture. Okay. Rituraj, we don't know that. SIMS, okay. Guys, are we clear? Any more questions? Goal के बारे में, are we clear about the goal? Sumit Sonekar, your answer looks good. You can incorporate that. Okay, Rajan Yadav, BCom अगर आपने करा है, and if you don't remember anything from BCom, buddy, honestly, that's not the excuse. You must know something from your BCom, because these guys are going to ask you something on the academic front for sure. So you must know a couple of things. Basic थोड़ा करना पड़ेगा आपको freshen up. Aman Aman Makwana, is SIB worth joining? Yes, it is indeed. Sumit, you are my classroom student, right? You have a 2 years gap. I'll take these questions in the classroom. These are very important questions. Aman Sodi, what is the question, sir? There is one question which I struggle in PI. Team player versus team leader. If I say one, why not the other one? Okay. All right, guys, I want to take this question quickly. What is going to be your answer? Team player or team leader? Guys, come on, quickly write down the answers. Acha, now when you tell them that Atul, Sumit, when you tell them कि भाई पहले team player बाद में team leader, the question here is, are you a guy with work X? Are you a guy with work X? Number one question. Because if you're a work X wala banda, excuse me, if you're a work X wala banda, then you are doing an MBA to grow the ladder up, which is your leadership, right? Why do you want to become a team player but more time? Because you've already done your team player wala cheese, right? So there your answer will be team leader. Number two, you're a fresher. But if you have good extracurricular, co-curricular, wherein you've been working with people in the college, right? You've been managing the festivals, you've been managing some days, you've been getting into the market, getting the sponsorships and all that. I think आपका जो team member का जो mentorship है, that is already been done. You are tested कि yeah, you are a good team player. Now you can grow the ladder up. You want to become a team leader, and that's what you want to do as far as your MBA is concerned. There is no good team leader without being a team player. I do agree to that, but again, अगर आपका टीम प्लेयर का पार्ट हो चुका है तो लीडर ही बोलना सही होगा आपके लिए. यू कांट से दैट कितना साल फिर टीम प्लेयर हो गया यार, कॉलेज में भी करिकुलर करा टीम प्लेयर थे, जॉब करा टीम प्लेयर थे, एमबीए कर रहे हैं तो टीम लीडर बनने के लिए करोगे, थोड़ी ना प्लेयर रहोगे. अतुल तांबोली भाई, अगर थ्री इयर्स का वर्क यू हैव, यू गॉट टू बी सेइंग दैट या आई वांट टू बी अ लीडर नाउ. 3 years ऑफ वर्क इज मोर देन इनफ बडी. Team leader because I want to be in decision making. No, 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 no. Team leader doesn't do any decision making, right? Team leader का मतलब decision होता है, थोड़ा बहुत होता है, ज्यादा नहीं होता है. But don't say that team leader मतलब अच्छा. Don't say that I want to be team leader because I want to take rather I want to be a decision maker guy. Don't say that. बड़े प्यार से उनको ये बोलो. I want to be a team leader because I want to nurture, I want to mentor my team. I want to tell them all the experiences wherein I goofed up. I've made all the mistakes. So I want my team not to do those. So first of all, I want to be a good team leader because I want to mentor my team, and henceforth, or rather there onwards, I want to mentor future leaders. Like that you can see. Parth Goswami, guys, please hold on. Yeah. Don't blast all the questions at one go. That shows you guys are not a team player because you're not going with the team. Step by step. I have time for you guys. Don't worry. I can still give you one more hour, but step by step चलते हैं. Weakness को बाद में करेंगे, please. SIMC Pune, if you want to get into marketing. Guys, are we clear? Is the answer clear for the team leader and all that stuff? Is that a question? What mistakes as a team leader did you do? Okay. CF Imod, can I say I did not like the work culture and wasn't getting a knowledge? Okay, yeah, you can say that. Yeah, you were not happy with the work culture and there was no knowledge gaining as far as your job is concerned. Absolutely spot on. You can say that. Definitely, yeah. Rituraj, thank you so much. Sir, should one go to SSBF? Arey yaar, college ke questions. Sir, I've done BSc, da da. If they ask this to give example or mistakes done, part of team leader. What mistakes did you do? Same चीजें घुमा फिरा के आनी चाहिए. As a team leader, आपने क्या mistake किया? Wasn't that proactive? Number one, proactiveness नहीं था. Couldn't sense future challenges that can be faced by the team because of technology or whatever, right? Quick decision making, right? These are the mistakes that I've done as a team leader, and then you kind of back it up by one of the story. Just back it up with the story. Should be done for the day then. Sir, I worked in a startup. We were a team of three. I have the pay slips, but all the transactions were made in hard cash. Will it be a problem? No, it should not be a problem. It's okay. Worked in the father's business. So would this be considered as a work X? Yes, absolutely. It should be considered as a work X. Definitely. If they ask this to give example or mistakes, I think we are already done with that. What do you want to get into international business? Atul Tamboli, can we please go with the flow of the questions, guys? I will not be able to take random questions. I am on goal wala question. The goal wala question is done. I think then we started with the second question. Guys, what question we are on now? Hobbies, please. Okay, let's take care of the hobbies now. Okay. What you would like to try it in your hobby? क्या लिखोगे आप अपना हॉबी? आपने कुछ ना कुछ तो सोचा होगा, right? Tell me your answers first, then I'll help you guys. क्या लिखा है आपने हॉबीज के बारे में? Cooking, reading, Ekta, bake. Ekta, do you really read? Because if you're telling them that you read, then they're gonna come heavily on you, saying that what books you read. Then you tell them that I read autobiography. Then they'll tell you that why don't you read mythology? Somebody will tell you that why don't you read philosophy? Blah blah blah. Fictional, okay. Counter attack करेगा वो बोलेगा fictional पढ़ते हो. Why do you read fictional? Why don't you read something which is more realistic? Then will you be able to tell them why do you read fictional? If you are able to justify, go ahead with that. Not a problem at all. Movie buff, Kakuli Mukherjee, movie buff. Is that a hobby? You watch movies. What sort of movies you'll watch? ये आपका अगला question होगा. Playing cricket, चलेगा ठीक है. Naman, no, buddy, don't do that. Don't say that, investing in cryptocurrencies and all that. See, most of the times you guys will kind of, show off doing all these things. Cryptocurrency पे वो खींचेगा, वो आपका पूरा इंटरव्यू फाइनेंस में चले जाएगा. He'll be asking you heck lot of jargons. He might get into valuation and all that. Guys, don't do that. Keep it low level. Keep it low profile. Self-help books, Nitin Haswani. Okay, that's a good answer. That's okay. श्रीकांत फोटोग्राफी बहुत बढ़िया सही है लिख लो इसमें कोई काउंटर अटैक नहीं आएगा प्ले गिटार परफेक्ट चलेगा ऑनलाइन गेमिंग ऑन पीसी दैट वर्क्स Ekta, see that's the question yaar. If they tell you why and how to defend it, I think that's something I can take in the classroom or maybe that's something I can take one to one. Bharatanatyam dance हाँ मयंक चलेगा not a problem. Dancing चलेगा 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 अच्छा इसमें कैच है अगर आप उनको बोलते हो आपका हॉबी डांसिंग है और अगर ऑन द स्पॉट अगर आपको पूछा लाइक एज अ पैनल आई हैव डन दिस कपल ऑफ टाइम आई हैव आस्क्ड पीपल लाइक ओके यू लव टू डांस राइट लाइक डांसिंग इज योर हॉबी कैन यू डांस फॉर मी ये पीआई का पैतरा होता है ये पूछेगा दे डोंट से दैट कि सर आई एम गोना डांस हियर एंड ऑल दैट इट शुड बी लाइक स्पॉन्टेनियस या फाइन आई एम अप फॉर इट दे जस्ट चेक योर प्रेजेंस ऑफ माइंड and they just want to check your confidence and how do you really mean that you love dancing something like that यार फिटनेस का आंसर तो बहुत बढ़िया है बहुत बढ़िया आंसर है फिटनेस का इफ यू आर इनटू फिटनेस ट्राई टू टेल देम योर हॉबीज फिटनेस एंड काइंड ऑफ घुमाओ फाई कि हाँ फिटनेस में ये होता है वो होता है योगा करो ये करो वो करो बहुत बढ़िया एंड एक्चुअली होता कैसे है ना द मोमेंट यू से फिटनेस पीपल वांट टू आस्क यू मोर कि यार फिटनेस में क्या होता है ऐसा होता है वैसा होता है बहुत सही आंसर है गो अहेड विद इट सर गॉट अ कॉल फ्रॉम एसी मचाड़ी आई एम कोर्स हाउ इज इट व्हाट इज दिस आई एम Reading answers on Quora as a hobby. Don't say that. Quora, no. बहुत ज्यादा पंगा होगा Quora में because Quora everybody is not happy with Quora, so they might kind of fire you back. Don't say that. What brand would you choose if you are told to be placed in placement? So what to say? Parth, ये question कहाँ से आया brother? सौरभ मल्होत्रा very good exploring travel blogs. फिर पूछेगा Do you love to travel? Yes. किधर travel किया? International, domestic क्यों नहीं किया? इंडिया में क्या क्या घुमा ग्रेट मान लो मैं वाराणसी गया ठीक है किसका कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी है वो फाइन क्या आपका पॉलिटिकल व्यू है कौन गवर्नर है कौन अमका कौन तमका ढिमका बड़ी बी क्लियर विद दिस थिंग्स बिकॉज दे विल बी आस्किंग यू क्वेश्चंस ऑन दैट देन या सोनल खुराना हाउ वेल इज कुकिंग इज गुड एज अ गर्ल या परफेक्ट एज अ बॉय ऑल्सो इट्स परफेक्ट नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम कुकिंग इज अ डिसेंट थिंग दो तीन रेसिपी अपने दिमाग में पकड़ के चलना कि हाँ इसको ऐसे बनाते हैं वैसे बनाते हैं ऑल द स्टफ Infrastructure development and management course. नहीं यार, Aman, I will not recommend this course. If we say Netflix will sound proper, no ways. You cannot say Netflix. Are you kidding me? No, don't do that. Parth Goswami, can you repeat the question? You said, sir, this question is asked in various interviews. Which question, Parth? Watching stand-up comedy, Chetan? Yeah, it's a good answer. See, how do you define hobby? Hobby is something that you do on a daily basis to give yourself a little bit kind of a pampering or relaxation or pleasure and all that. Stand-up comedian, yeah, it's a good answer. फिर पूछेगा which is your favorite comedian and all that. So be ready with that. Cooking and kabaddi. Kabaddi sounds cool, yeah. You can say kabaddi. That's okay. That's nice. Some मिट्टी वाले खेल अपने Indian games. Perfect. Suraj Agwat में क्या बताऊं? Where is your question, buddy? I would request you to tell me a question. Parth, where is that question? That brand wala. Which brand wala? Can you put that again, buddy? Traveling is okay. टीवी सीरीज मत बोलना यार, बहुत ही क्लीशे टाइप लगता है. टीवी सीरीज मत बोलना. You guys are chasing these brands as Symbiosis. You're telling that you're watching this TV series and all that. What kind of a perception you're building for yourself? Don't say all these things. अच्छा, कंपनी वगैरह के बारे में अगर पूछा तो ब्रांड का नाम मत बोलना. Simply बोलना I haven't thought about the company. I don't have a dream company as of now because I'm still trying my level best to understand where I can be a perfect fit. तो कंपनी का आंसर you kind of procrastinate the answer. Don't tell them. मान लो आपने बोल दिया I want to get into Goldman Sachs. भाई Goldman Sachs आता ही नहीं मेरे कैंपस पे, तो flat reject. Surfing on internet as a hobby? No, yaar, this is like very pathetic answer. I mean, sorry, but yaar, surfing on internet, क्या surf कर रहे हो internet पे? It's a waste of time. Are you learning something from it? Why not you use your time in a more designed way, or in a better fashion altogether, which can have a good value addition? Surfing is going to be, yeah, that's a very open question. You don't want to screw your entire interview, buddy, so don't do that. This is kind of a pothole. Sir, I did hotel management, then started working with retail. Okay, that's okay. Sir, I don't have a clear answer for the why MBA question. Why MBA अभी तक चालू नहीं हुआ है यार. थोड़ा रुक जाओ please. हाँ, फिटनेस का आंसर नहीं है. या यू कैन मेक इट. बोलना सर योगा वगैरह चालू करा है. आई डू सम पद्मासन, आई डू सम भुजंगासन एंड ऑल दैट स्टफ. Tell them that I do this because I'm kind of. I'd see your hobby will always keep on changing. You cannot have बचपन के जो hobby थे वो अभी के hobbies नहीं है यार. So as and when you grow, right, your hobbies are going to change. You can tell them that I have this hobby from last 8-9 months. Like I've developed this hobby over a period of last 8-9 months. There is no correct question. There is no wrong question in this. The only thing is that you got to be smart ass when you put your point ahead of them, right? Simple. Point रखोगे तो smartly रखना. बोलो यार अभी develop करा है. Simple. डॉक्यूमेंट्रीज पास्ट वॉर के बारे में, या यू कैन से दैट. फिर पूछेगा कौन सा वॉर, क्या था, कौन था, ये था, वो था. बहुत सारा क्वेश्चन आएगा बड़ी. बड़ी कैन टेल देम. राजन यादव, power of subconscious mind, deep work. What if the guy who's sitting in front of you, the interviewer, he finds all these things as a bullshit, right? Then why do you want to screw that up? Rich dad, poor dad, yes, you can talk to them about that yeah, I do read books, but books थोड़ा बाजू में रखना है. Tell them something unique, tell them something new. मैंने क्या बोला, आपको ऐसा चीज लिखना है जो उनको प्रवोक करेगा आपको कुछ पूछने के लिए. आप मगर वही घिसी पिटी चीजें उनको दोगे तो यार आपका इंटरव्यू बड़ा मतलब टेबल टेनिस टाइप चलेगा. क्वेश्चन आंसर, क्वेश्चन आंसर, क्वेश्चन आंसर, राइट? Why do you want to do that? So give them something which will provoke them to answer you, kind of ask you questions. ये books वगैरह बहुत पुरानी बात है, don't do that. जैसे हमने बोला फिटनेस हो गया, kind of डॉक्यूमेंट्री हो गया, कुकिंग वगैरह हो गया, कोई नई चीजें बता दो यार उनको. रीडिंग नॉवेल्स ठीक है यार, बता सकते हो, पुरानी बात है, कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है. I mean I will not be impressed if I look at them. National level taekwondo player but left it now. Should I mention it? Naman Mahajan, you got to mention that thing, buddy. It's a very good thing on your resume. Motorsport, Formula 1 चलेगा, बता दो. वैभव कोकाने, स्ट्रेंथ्स के बारे में बात करते हैं बड़ी, थोड़ा रुक जा. Guys, any more question on hobby? Do you want to get clarification before you put that hobby in your form? Please do ask me right now. ऐसा ना हो आपने डाल दिया बाद में आपको यार चमका की शिट यार ये क्यों डाल दिया करके. Rahul Singh, sir, I get nervous with GD. You got to be in my classroom for GD. I'll make sure that you kind of beat the shit out of people. But yeah, you got to be in the classroom, buddy. सुहाना हसन, मेकिंग क्रिएटिव होम डेकोर एज हॉबी, फैंटास्टिक, बहुत बढ़िया आंसर है भाई. कॉपी पेस्ट कर लो इस आंसर को. इट्स अ वेरी गुड आंसर. इसमें ज्यादा कुछ, आई मीन इट्स अ वेरी वेरी स्वीट आंसर. यू नो, होम डिजाइनिंग स्टफ एंड ऑल दैट. बट एक इसमें क्रक्स है. फिर वो बोलेगा व्हाई डू यू वांट टू गो फॉर इंटीरियर डिजाइन, राइट? फिर देन यू कैन आंसर सेइंग दैट सर आई वांट माय हॉबी एज माय हॉबी. I don't mind my hobby to be my job because I do my job 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day. I get kind of, monotonous. I get exhausted. At the end of the day, I want something in my life that I can do which can give me relaxation, wherein I can get the pleasure from. इसलिए मुझे अपना हॉबी हॉबी रखना है. हॉबी में मुझे करियर नहीं करना है. That can be a counter attack, or that's how we can kind of justify it. Playing online multiplayer games on PC like Counter Strike. Yeah, Prashant Saxena, don't say all these things. You guys are a management aspirant. You're heading for SIB and Pune SIB. Don't tell them all these answers. Yeah, this will not give a good impression about yourself. Don't do that, buddy. Don't talk about YouTube. Don't talk about TED Talks. Don't do that. Don't do that. 2 साल पहले छोड़ दिया ताइक्वांडो. ये तुझे पता है, उनको थोड़ी पता है ताइक्वांडो आपने कब छोड़ा था. डोंट बोल दो ताइक्वांडो बोल दो. स्ट्रगल विंगल, प्लीज ये तो बताओ फॉर्म कहां जाके फिल करना है. आई कांट गेट इट फॉर SIB. गाइस प्लीज हेल्प दिस गाय ना. गारमेंट स्टोर था, अभी बंद हो गया. बट यार वो हॉबी में कैसे आएगा बड़ी. फॉरेन सर्टिफिकेशन चलेगा. नो. कैन रीडिंग न्यूज़पेपर बी अ गुड हॉबी? नॉट एट ऑल. ही विल ग्रिल यू अ लॉट. बहुत सारा पूछेगा. फिर तो बोलेगा मैं द हिंदू पढ़ता हूँ. व्हाई नॉट इकोनॉमिक टाइम्स, व्हाई नॉट फाइनेंस टाइम्स, व्हाई नॉट दिस, व्हाई नॉट दैट. Please don't get into all that stuff. Guys, write your hobby in such a way that you are not expecting any counter question or any bad question or any tough question or any tricky questions from the panel. So kind of put your hobbies like that. You might have a hobby which looks pretty amazing, but if that hobby comes with a lot of questions, then you don't want to spill the beans, buddy. SIDM Pune, good option. Changa college. They can fill that up. Not a problem. I ran my food startup, but now closed due to cat prep. How to put this in my favor? Karun Kashyap, let's have this offline, buddy. I'll have to frame an answer for you. Baking, ekta bake. Hanji, chalega. Baking is good. Can we speak Hindi during GD little bit? No ways, Rahul Singh. No, not at all. No vernacular language. No Hindi, no Marathi, no Gujarati, no Malayalam, no Kannada. Got to be English only. You want to talk in Hindi, Marathi? Do it. It'll be out of the GD. देखो, इफ यू आस्क मी व्हाट्स द बेस्ट हॉबी जिसके ऊपर कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं आता, और अगर क्वेश्चन आया तो भी लाइफ आपकी इजी है. सिंपल. सोशल हेल्प एंड कम्युनिटी एक्टिविटीज. सिंपल. बोलना संडे को आई गेट इनटू कम्युनिटी एक्टिविटीज. मेरी सोसाइटी का कम्युनिटी एक्टिविटी होता है. गुरुद्वारे के जो लंगर होते हैं वहां पे हम चले जाते हैं. कोई तो सत्संग वगैरह में चले जाते हैं. सोशल चीजें करना मुझे पसंद है. मैं हमारी सोसाइटी में जो बच्चे हैं उनको संडे टू संडे पढ़ाता हूँ. संडे मेरा फ्री होता है. मैं 7 से लेके 8 9 स्टैंडर्ड के बच्चों को कुछ भी पढ़ाता हूँ. उनके साथ टाइम स्पेंड करता हूँ. उनको स्टोरीज बताता हूँ. उनका दिल बहलाता हूँ. ये सबसे बेस्ट हॉबी है. इसमें कोई टेंशन नहीं है. अच्छा इंप्रेशन गिरेगा और कोई काउंटर नहीं आएगा. सिंपल सी बात है. एक्सक्यूज मी. मेडिटेशन हॉबी थोड़ी होता है यार. मेडिटेशन तो जरूरत है. I feed stray dogs and love them too. Sweet Chetan, that's nice. That's okay. चलेगा. How is making creative home decor is hobby? स्वादना मैंने बोला it's a nice hobby, but पूछेगा आपको इंटीरियर डिजाइनिंग वगैरह क्यों नहीं करना है, तो उसके लिए मैंने आंसर पहले ही बता दिया था. आप वापस वीडियो एक बार देख लियो ना प्लीज. करेक्ट बॉडी पोस्चर ऑफ सिटिंग इन जीडी. राहुल सिंह, ये सब चीजें मैं क्लासरूम में कराता हूँ. बहुत अच्छी तरीके से हम करते हैं बॉडी पोजिशन एंड ऑल दैट. पुराने जमाने वाली चीजें अभी काम नहीं करती. अभी नया फंडा आ चुका है. वो नया फंडा मैं अपने क्लासरूम के बच्चों को बताऊंगा. इफ यू आर इन पुणे, यू कैन डेफिनेटली ज्वाइन मी. शैलेंद्र सिंह SIB शॉर्टलिस्ट हुआ है सर, उसी के तो बारे में हमारा पूरा लेक्चर है. That's what we're talking about, how to prepare for GEPI. Guys, any more question please? हॉबी क्लियर है अभी तक या और कुछ करना है हॉबी में? मैंने अपना हॉबी बता दिया, वो कॉपी पेस्ट मारो, टेंशन नहीं है. और एक हॉबी बता सकते हैं यार, ट्रैवल करना पसंद है, नाइट वॉक करना पसंद है, whatever you can say that, all the stuff. I can tell you the best hobby. दो हॉबी मैं आपको बताता हूं, अगर अच्छे लगे तो रखना, नहीं तो छोड़ देना. If you're a guy, tell them that my hobby is to help my mom in the kitchen every day. Every day, 15 minutes, I'll take out of my time, I'll go there, I'll help my mom. I get that satisfaction. या मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है. I'll go there and help my mom. That's number one. Number two, if you're a girl, उनको बोलो, I love to help my dad in his calculation, in his accounting, जो भी घर का खर्चा हुआ, all that stuff. So I kind of try to be helping hand to my dad. I get satisfaction because hobby का मतलब क्या होता है? Hobby का मतलब है something you do which gives you satisfaction. अब वो तो ये नहीं बोलेगा कि यार इसलिए मैंने बोला अपोजिट जेंडर बहुत बढ़िया होगा. बंदा है बोलता है कि मम्मा को हेल्प करना मेरा हॉबी है, सही हो जाएगा यार. he'll appreciate. वो ये तो नहीं बोलेगा why do you help your mom? I think nobody will that rude यार. तो ये बोल के खत्म कर दो, that's my hobby. Yeah, I love to help my mom. Helping hand, simple. Can running be a hobby? No. No, running cannot be a hobby. ये मत डालना please. Sir, should I go for SITF or SSVF and settle down? Give cat. अगर बॉस मोटिवेशन है, करने का हिम्मत है, cat 2019 definitely. Blogging, SEO, affiliate, digital marketing, great. But Naman Mahajan, your specialization should be in media, or you should be going for a marketing. You tell them you want to do finance. Cross question. यार गैप के क्वेश्चन बाद में ले लेते हैं ना, पहले इसको निपटा देते. प्लीज गाइस, लेट्स कैटेगराइज योर क्वेश्चंस, राइट? लेट्स स्टिक टू हॉबी फर्स्ट. we'll take gap का questions later on. Hobbies, only one hobby, no more than one hobby, only one hobby. Bullet point, one liner, done. One sentence, done. One word, done. Guys, any other question you have that I can help you with as far as the hobby is concerned? I'll try my level best to upload this video. Yeah, Aman Sodi, you can leave the chat, go and study for a test buddy. Producing music, no, don't say that. ठीक है, बोल सकता है, music is a hobby. Teaching could be a hobby too. I teach my mates kid. Yeah, that's nice. That can be a hobby. No problem. Guys, can we stop here for hobby? Can we take now any other question, please? Music jamming with brother, awesome. All right, bring it on, guys. Other questions, please. What is the next question that you guys want to do? Quickly. लास्ट 2 साल में आपने क्या स्किल्स आपका डेवलप किया है? ओके, इट्स अ गुड क्वेश्चन. नाउ हियर आई वुड एडवाइज यू नॉट टू राइट एनीथिंग on the work front. Here, try to avoid more questions and try to get into your personal zone. From last 2 years, I've been working on my fitness. I've been working on my, yoga. I've been working on my exams, these things, right? You can talk to them about this. Now, if you're somebody who've been doing CA or CFA or CPA for that matter, then you can tell them that, yes, I went on for grabbing or, grasping more technical skills in my required domain. But again, here, you got to be very careful in justifying that thing because You don't want to fall on your face saying that you did financial modeling or you did a certification in finance and now you want to get into operations. Don't do that. Just tell them, okay, I did Six Sigma, green belt, black belt. I went on site, I took a little bit more knowledge about this Java, .NET++ and all that stuff, right? तो ये तुमको बताना, और ये क्वेश्चन बहुत टेरिफिक है, थोड़ा सा इसको संभाल के आप डील करना कि लास्ट 2 साल में आपने क्या चीज करा, बिकॉज दिस डायरेक्टली मींस दैट इफ यू हैव डन दीस थिंग्स इन द लास्ट 2 years, आर दे इन सिंक विथ योर एमबीए? अगर नहीं है तो फिर बहुत ज्यादा बोलेगा. फाइन, सो ट्राई टू डू दैट. प्रिपेयर फॉर जनरल नॉलेज बाद में करेंगे यार, इसको छोड़ दो अभी. How these skills have helped you? Yes, definitely यार, अगर आपने कोई टेक्निकल स्किल अचीव करा है तो it has helped you to do very well in your job. It has helped you to do very well as far as your understanding is concerned. कोई बोल सकता है कि मैंने स्टॉक मार्केट में काम करना चालू कर दिया, मैंने ट्रेडिंग के बारे में नॉलेज लिया. कोई बोल सकता है आई वेंट ऑन फॉर द कुकिंग क्लासेस एंड आई एम अ गुड कुक इन द हाउस. कोई बोल सकता है कि मैंने फाइनेंस का कोई प्रोग्राम किया, आई एम प्रीटी गुड एट इट नाउ. You can talk about these all these things, guys. I will not be able to answer all the questions and I do really apologize for that, but my number is there. You can get in touch with me all the time. I'm only taking questions which are important for your this thing, for your form filling. CFA versus MSc Finance for equity analyst. MSc Finance. Which newspaper I read? I don't read newspaper. Honestly, I don't read. IIT grad, SIBM Pune for you? Yes, it is for you. Why not? But yeah, should go for IIMs. Might want to write CAT one more time, buddy. GDPI look करेंगे यार, इसके बारे में बात करेंगे, बॉडी लैंग्वेज के सेशन में बात करेंगे. Guys, are you satisfied with the 2-year skills wala answer? Any more questions on this? Please let me know. Okay. If you don't have a certification, that's okay. Don't do that. और अभी भी आपके पास टाइम है. You can join some certification and kind of put that up on your form, yeah. Okay. Even if your academics are bad for SIB in Pune, it does not matter. What matters is your PI. The better you are in PI, you will be close to SIBM Pune conversion. So, Shivangi, what is not clear? Tell me. Okay. Challenging situation faced by you and lesson learned from it. If you're a workers guy, then you have to talk from your work experience. Okay, maybe plan B was not in place. Attrition was my problem. My team से ज्यादा लोग छोड़ के जा रहे थे. Not having a good technical knowledge about it. Client engagement skills, client management skills नहीं था, because of which the client was not really happy. ये सब चीजें आप डाल सकते हो. तो आपको बोलना है कि बैड एक्सपीरियंस क्या था, कोई भी एक किस्सा बना दो, कोई भी एक स्टोरी बना दो, because of which you were put in a spot by your manager and then you learned from this कि यार this is something I should not be doing in the future. I think बहुत easy question है, इसके ऊपर ज्यादा टाइम देने का जरूरत नहीं है. Casually play football and cricket, so no certificate. That's okay. What else, guys? Challenging situation face के लिए you got to make some story. If you have one in place, that's okay. If you don't, then you have to make one. You can't keep that thing blank. How do you use it in the personal life for last 2 years skills? ठीक है, कोई भी एक चीज ले लो यार. अपने लास्ट 2 साल में क्या करा? कोई सर्टिफिकेशन करा, आपने कोई नई चीज सीखी, आपको पर्सनल लाइफ में क्या फायदा हुआ? जो भी आपने करा होगा, जो भी आपने कोई चीज सीखी होगी, फायदा तो होगा ही होगा आपको, फॉर श्योर, राइट? सो जस्ट क्रिएट एनी आंसर, दैट्स ओके। ऐसा नहीं कि आपके एमबीए के साथ ही होना चाहिए, बट अगर मैं टेक्निकल की बात करता हूं, अगर आप टेक्निकल वर्किस वाली बात करते हो, तो उसका एमबीए पे आपका फर्क होना चाहिए। जैसे सिक्स सिग्मा हो गया, फाइनेंशियल मॉडलिंग हो गया, फाइनेंस का सर्टिफिकेट हो गया, डिजिटल मीडिया का सर्टिफिकेट हो गया, ऑल द स्टफ। आई वर्क इन एनजीओ बट दे डिडंट प्रोवाइड एनीथिंग एज अ प्रूफ। इट्स ओके, इट्स ओके। नहीं प्रूफ हो तो भी चलेगा, दैट्स ओके। NISM certificate work for finance? No, not at all. I don't recommend NISM. No, not at all. Teaching and experience? Yes, you can. German A1 level certificate? Yes, you can put that up. Not a problem. What else, guys? Quickly. Can I say challenge faced because of work politics? Yeah, you can say that work politics, right? Yeah, definitely. Okay, what's the next question? Yeah, I faced academic problems in my college and came over it by scoring more. Okay, that's a good one. Which course shall I do it again? More skills, knowledge about the automobiles as I'm highly passionate about it. Yeah, कोई course was mat karna. It's okay, just leave it. What shall happen in G? Okay, what shall happen in G? In G, they'll give you a case. Maybe they बोलेंगे कि okay, एक कंपनी है, उस कंपनी को प्रॉब्लम हो रही है. Maybe उस कंपनी के पास ज्यादा फंडिंग नहीं है, कैपिटल रिक्वायरमेंट उनकी ज्यादा है. Maybe they are running into the losses. Or maybe they can tell you that there is a company, they want to launch a product maybe into the social media and all that stuff. They'll form a group of 8 to 10 people. They'll tell that the one guy is the CEO, other two other marketing managers, other two other finance managers, so on and so forth. And then you will have to kind of discuss in the group and come up with the solution for the final problem, which is like how you will be marketing the product. So it's more of a case study wherein as a group you have to perform. Simple. That DM like नहीं बोल सकते यार. Can I write working for an NGO? I got to understand about the environment in a much better way. No, yeah, not convincing. Don't do that. Guys, we are 1 hour 3 minutes down. I can give you 5 minutes more. Please try to utilize this time and let me know what all questions I can help you with, guys. एकेडमिक्स आपका वीक है, आपकी प्लेसमेंट में प्रॉब्लम होगा? बिल्कुल नहीं होगा. पुराने एकेडमिक्स ज्यादा कंपनीज देखती नहीं है until unless you are heading for multinational multi-million dollar company like Goldman and Morgan, SIBM, Pune. Make sure that आपके फर्स्ट ईयर का जो परसेंटेज होगा या जो भी सीजीपी होगा वो बहुत ऑसम हो, राइट? यार 1 year गैप, डोंट वरी, 1 year गैप चलता है. पीपल आर नॉट बॉदर्ड अबाउट इट एनीमोर. चैलेंजेस फेस में एकेडमिक प्रॉब्लम बोल सकते हो? यस, बोल सकते हो. I think we have already done with the goals in life and all that. Anything else is left, guys, for you? I can help you with that. If you guys are in Pune, or if you can come to Pune to attend my session, tomorrow I'm taking a session at Pune, FC Road branch. That's at 1 p.m. We will be doing the advanced level जो आपने अभी discuss करा उससे थोड़ा सा we'll do the better because आप हमारे सामने रहोगे तो मेरे सामने होगे तो मैं आपसे connect कर पाऊंगा. It's like that. So do they consider last year graduation percent or overall? They look at overall. Strength and weakness. Okay, tell me what would you like to write as strength and weakness? क्या क्या लिख सकते हो आप strength और weakness में? स्ट्रेंथ में लिख दो यार, मैनेजमेंट जार्गन्स लिख दो. यू आर प्रोएक्टिव, यू आर गोल ओरिएंटेड. रादर गोल ओरिएंटेड मत लिखना, ये घिसा पिटा हो गया. से यू आर प्रोएक्टिव, यू आर रिजल्ट ओरिएंटेड, an eye for the detail, that can be a strength. You are optimistic, perseverant, dedicated towards your goal. You're positive, you are ambitious. वीकनेस में ऐसी वीकनेस लिखना जिसकी वजह से आपको एमबीए करने की जरूरत है. Stress management, weakness. Time management, weakness. Don't say I'm emotional. Don't say, I'm sentimental. Don't do all that stuff. Your weakness should be an answer to why MBA. Simple. Ambidextrous लिख सकते हो, या आप वीकनेस में लिख सकते हो. अगर आप मार्केटिंग के बंदे हो, आप वीकनेस में लिख सकते हो लैकोनिक हो. यू डोंट गो वेल विद पीपल. पंक्चुअलिटी पुराना हो गया यार, पुराना हो गया. डोंट डू दैट. Lack of leadership skills, yes, definitely. Strength, adaptive, versatile, and focused. Adaptive is good. Versatile mat likhna. Focused mat likhna. You have to be in focus in your life. There's no doubt about it. 4 years का गैप अगर आपका है और अगर कैट देके अच्छा स्कोर लाते हो तो कोई हडल नहीं होगा. Guys, please let me know. Are you done with the session? Can we call it a day, or still something is left? What is it I can give for leaving the job? Wanted to focus more on my career and studies. हाँ सुमित, I will be uploading this video. और वीकनेसेस क्या चाहिए उनको बता दो. वीकनेसेस में आप बता सकते हो स्ट्रेस मैनेजमेंट नहीं होता, टाइम मैनेजमेंट नहीं होता, नॉट बीन एबल टू वर्क ऑन माय गोल्स. आपको वीकनेस में वही चीज लिखनी है जो आपको YMBA में काम आएगा. तो मेरी ये वीकनेस है, मुझे पता नहीं टाइम मैनेजमेंट कैसे करते हैं, मुझे पता नहीं स्ट्रेस मैनेजमेंट कैसे करते हैं. दैट्स द रीजन आई वांट टू गेट इनटू द MBA. आई वांट टू लर्न ऑल दिस थिंग्स, राइट? क्विक डिसीजन मेकिंग, राइट? हाउ डू यू टेक डिसीजंस फटाफट से. दैट कैन आल्सो बी अ वीकनेस. Yeah, if you want more sessions for Snap like this, I am pretty open for it. I'm pretty up for it. You guys let me know. Join my WhatsApp group for Symbiosis ka pura interview process. Preparation rather, GEPI preparation for all the colleges. SIB Pune se leke SSBF tak. You can join that. I'll put the link in the comment. And yeah, you can join that group then. Okay. Guys, can I take you leave now? Okay, guys. Thank you so much for coming for this live session. I really appreciate your time. And if you're in Pune, do come and visit my center. You can come there and directly get in touch with me. Rather, you can be mentored by me. And we will be doing these kind of sessions quite often. If you're not subscribed to my channel, do subscribe and stay tuned, guys. Thank you so much. I hope ये session आपको help किया and I could solve your queries. Form भर के fill करके submit कर देना, guys. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Bye bye.